Hello, everyone. Happy almost Halloween. Happy all the horror. Welcome one and all to our All the Horror special for 2021. If you are familiar with us, but new to All the Horror, it's that thing that we participate in every October where a bunch of podcasters and whatnot get together to share our love of horror by collaborating on special episodes. And we've got guests coming on in just a minute, but if you have found your way through All the Horror and have no idea who we are, hi. Oh, sorry. Microphone.
Like, hi, I'm Pitney, and that's Amelia, and we're the Bitchin' Boutique, and we are nerdy queer Gen Xers who cuss a lot and talk about our lives. And our lives include watching a lot of horror, so doing this every October fits in very nicely with the rest of our lives.
So we have got a very fun show planned here, and I'm really excited to bring on all of our special guests. I'm going to bring them all in and let them introduce themselves. So everyone out there, please give a big Bitchin' Boutique welcome to Drew from the Real Feels podcast, Mikey from Fellowship of the Geeks, Tricia and Siana from Two Girls on a Bench, and Tony from Flicks XRayed. Hello! And I'm going to let you guys introduce yourselves. So let's start with Drew.
Well, hi, I'm Drew. I'm 1/3 of the Real Feels podcast. We review movies every 2 weeks, but more importantly, we focus on a different movie genre with a movie to match.
Very cool. How about Mikey?
Hi, I'm Mikey. I'm one of the hosts of the Fellowship of the Geeks podcast, and we are four friends who get together on a weekly basis and talk about weird geeky stuff. We talk about comics, we talk about movies, we talk about anything under the sun, and often most of the things at once. Come join us.
Woohoo! All right, and the Two Girls on a Bench.
Hi. I'm Tricia, and that's Siana.
And we have Two Girls on a Bench, the podcast. We are also launching a new podcast called The Bench Loves Lucy. Get it? So please look for that coming out in November. And our podcast is about writing, procrastination, and friendship. So the Lucy podcast is about every episode of the I Love Lucy show.
And a little bit about the writing behind the scenes.
Very cool. And last but not least, Mr. Tony.
Hi, I'm Tony. I'm the host of Flicks XRayed. We're a movie review podcast where each week we watch and review a movie, sometimes awesome, sometimes garbage that have been recommended to us by fans. A lot of the times garbage. Just ask Two Girls on a Bench. We recently did an episode together.
Yes,
It was garbage. It was so good.
It was garbage.
We were on it.
But
It was
fun.
amazing.
It was great, you guys. It was so good. Excellent. Well, so what we have going on tonight, we are introducing a fabulous, fabulous prop, which is, I'm going to slide it in here.
Amazing.
The Wheel of Horror. Oh, the Wheel of Horror. Now, here we have a wheel, and it has got 10 topics on it, which are all sorts of questions about horror, stuff we love, stuff we hate. And we're going to see what the wheel decides we're going to talk about. It is terribly exciting. And if it lands on... Where is he? If it lands on Captain Spaulding, we'll be playing the Sid Haig Game, which is just like the Kevin Bacon game, but horror and awesomely shitty movies. And you are totally allowed to Google if you need it, because we don't have all night. Okay. Oops. I just realized I left Tony on there. Hold on. So, all right. Are we ready to spin the wheel?
Absolutely.
All
Spin that wheel. Spin
Let's
that
spin the
wheel.
wheel.
No whammies, no whammies.
No whammies. Oh my god, it's so exciting.
Oh my god.
What's it gonna do? And it is the big knife, which is deep cuts, which is
We have the big knife.
the big knife, which represents deep cuts, which is let us all talk about a great horror movie that we don't know about. I will quickly give an example. I recently watched a movie called Anything for Jackson, which I think was made for Shudder, and it's like these sweet grandparents who become Satan worshipers so that they can summon a demon to help them bring back their dead little grandson. And because they're new to the demon summoning business, they really fuck it up, and it's really, really awful what happens, and it's so fucking good. And I cannot Anything for Jackson. That's just mine. So anyone else have one that they want to jump in with?
I will say The Brotherhood.
Okay.
Which is everybody knows Linnea Quigley, and everybody knows Brinky Stevens, and everybody knows David Dakota, right? Or David Dakota.
Oh, well, the classic.
But later in his career, he went from bimbo to himbo.
Yes, he did. Yes.
And
Yes.
The Brotherhood is the first of the himbo
Oh, God.
genre, which rather than sorority girls, it is fraternity boys that are half naked in the shower for no reason with like demons or killers or something chasing them. The
He does
Brotherhood is
lots of
fabulous.
boxer
Nobody
briefs.
knows about these movies, but they're really fucking awesome. So
Lots of boxer briefs in
The
those movies,
Brotherhood.
as I recall. Yes.
yeah.
He did Voodoo Academy, right? He was the Voodoo
Yes,
Academy.
he
right?
did.
Yes.
He did do Voodoo Academy.
It was a cavalcade of boxer briefs. Okay. Anyone else have one to throw in?
I've got one. So the one that I would recommend is called Possessor. It's a sci-fi kind of action horror movie, kind of thriller as well. Essentially, it's an assassin who possesses people to kill people and then kill themselves as she slowly becomes unhinged from having to take over other people and gaining their personalities. It's a twisted one.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Oh, I
That's
love
very
it.
good.
I love it.
And
Oh,
Sean
I mean-
Bean is in it, but he doesn't die.
Oh, well, then that's not a
That's
good
fantastic.
movie.
That's not even a movie. I mean, how did that even get rated? I mean, come on.
He does have a pretty gruesome scene, but he somehow survives it.
Oh,
It
spoilers.
doesn't make the cut. Doesn't make the cut.
I don't even know what the world is anymore.
I don't understand.
Does not
All right.
compute.
All right. Who's next? Who's next? Who's got another one?
So I got one for
All right.
my 31 Days of Horror, which frankly I've been dedicating to Tubi. All right, and
Yes.
everything on Tubi.
Tubi is awesome.
So Tubi's amazing. Tubi is like a hidden gem of just like a treasure trove. So 2015's The Last Shift. Very low budget, but great on the special effects makeup. You have a rookie cop who is supposed to be watching over the old precinct as everything has been moved. And so she's stuck there, and just like some strange shit starts going down all throughout the night. And it just gets creepier and creepier. I think some of the stuff that they actually use in the film is done very effectively, with simply the fact that like lights are going out and you may see like a reflection here. And I think it's done pretty well. So you can find that on Tubi. It's pretty good.
The Last Shift, you said?
The Last Shift.
Very good.
Not to be confused with the
Okay.
2020 version.
Here,
Oh,
wait.
God.
I need a hand. Where'd the hand go? I'm gonna raise my hand. We have one. Raise my hand. Okay. So for our deep cut, I mean, it's all about the props, right? Right? We're here for it. Okay, we're here for all of it. So ours is Killer Sofa, which is, I think from New Zealand. It's about a killer reclining chair that becomes enchanted by a girl and starts committing crimes of passion.
I cannot believe I haven't seen this. Oh my god!
Here's the thing.
Amazing.
Yeah. So
Oh
here's
my
the thing.
God.
We are fans of It's So Bad It's Good. That's like our jam. So
I mean,
this
we
is
love
So
the Killer
Bad It's
Tire
Good,
movie. We love that
right?
one.
You would
Rubber?
love this.
Robert,
Yeah. So this is the writer
that
and
one.
director is Bernie Rayo, and we actually had a connection through the Podfix network, and we did a recorded staged reading of his script ourselves last year. So it's
Oh my
something you can look
God.
for on Podfix
Yes.
Presents, and it's hilarious because the script is so campy that all of us podcasters going in and rereading it after watching the film was like super fun, and we
Oh
had
my God.
permission, which was like amazing. So that's my deep cut. Our deep cut.
That's so cool. Oh my
Oh
god.
my god, that sounds so exciting. And it reminds me of, remember, there's a movie like, what is it, like The Deathbed or The Bed of Death or something?
Yeah, I think it's Deathbed. The
Deathbed,
Death
yes.
Nice.
Oh
Yep.
my god, yeah. So I have to watch Killer Sofa. Oh my god.
Yes.
There's also
my God.
Killer
It's on
Pinatas,
YouTube.
Killer Donuts.
Oh my god.
I know there's a
What?
Killer
Donuts?
Refrigerator that I haven't
Killer
seen yet.
pinatas?
There is Killer Pinata, and then there is which is
Killer
incredibly low
Donuts.
budget. Killer Donuts is it's
Killer
in the
Donuts.
same place as So Bad It's Good. It's
I mean-
hilariously bad.
I guess it's like Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, right? You're like, I mean, yeah, that was like
I
the
think
first
Killer
bad
Tomatoes
good.
has a better budget.
Wow. If Killer
Is it like
Tomatoes is the high class
Velocipaster
one.
level where it's like
Oh,
insert burning
Velocipaster.
car here?
Damn.
I love
Oh
it.
my god, and that
Love it.
reminds me of, did any of you ever see Oversex Rug Suckers from Mars?
What? No.
About the
Oh,
killer
that's a fan-
vacuum cleaners.
Yes.
Oh my god. That's
They
There's
were
a
killer vacuum cleaners, and there's a fabulous scene
Oh.
where a woman is raped on the stairs by a vacuum cleaner.
And then later she gives birth to a dustbuster.
Yes.
No. Are you kidding?
I think in a court. In
Not
court.
kidding.
Wasn't she,
Are you
wasn't she in the
making a
court?
joke or is that real?
No, this is a totally real movie.
It's real. It's real.
I was like, that was
Oh
a
my.
good quip.
It's real.
If not, I was like,
That-
wow.
I have no words.
I gotta give Mikey a chance. I gotta give Mikey a chance to come in on this one. I don't want to leave him out on this one.
Okay, yeah.
'Cause I know he's
I
gonna have a good one.
Well, we'll see. I'm gonna do what I usually do and bring the old on this one.
Nice.
The 1981 brings us a small, low-budget movie called Student Bodies.
I love Student Bodies. So good.
It is a very early parody of slasher films, and it is entirely awesome.
The eggplant death is my favorite.
It's been a long time since I've seen that one. I'm gonna have to dust that one
I
off
forgot
again.
about that. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm so glad you brought that up to remind me, and I will totally illegally download it now.
Yes, I know some people don't like the comedy horror thing, so I was kind of a risky
we
first
love it.
step into.
Oh,
Oh no.
I
but
mean, it's the best. Oh my
it is.
god.
It is the beginning and the end.
It is
So
the
good.
alpha and the omega. It's so
Yes.
good. Yes. Oh my god. All right. I am spinning the wheel again.
Oh my
Shall I
god.
Shall I bring
Spin
myself
that
up?
wheel.
Let me see. Let me bring myself. I've got to fly the plane here. I got to spin the wheel. I gotta
Spin
go.
that wheel. Spin that wheel.
It's a cameo. It's the cameo I'm wearing, actually.
Ooh.
It is
Ooh.
our favorite cameo in a horror movie, which reminds me, Pitney, did you know that Chester Bennington was in one of the Saw movies? I just found that out the other day.
Saw that online, and yeah, I was excited about
Saw
that, but I don't watch them. But yes, that's very exciting to know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we don't normally watch the Saw movies, so I
Yes.
can't find
You
the
saw
difference.
that online. Okay.
Well done.
The
All right,
groan
who-
laughs.
That's
All right,
what I
who's-
get usually.
Who's got a good cameo for us?
We have a good one.
Awesome.
I jumped right in. So, in the
Where's your
amazing,
hand?
in
Raise
the
your
amazing film Shaun of the Dead, there is a cameo by Chris Martin of the band Coldplay, and he is one of the zombies, one of many zombies in that film.
Oh,
How did I
Where
not know that?
Go.
That's,
Do you,
that's where we're
do you
here
remember
for
what
you.
scene? Oh my
No.
god.
There's just
The one with the
He's
zombies.
zombies.
also at the very
He's just in
end.
a crowd?
Yeah, he's in a
At the
crowd.
very end, though, aren't they doing like a live aid, like a farm aid? For
Yeah, they
the
do
zombie
basically
Zombie? It's
yeah.
Coldplay on.
It's called Zombie.
It's like as the credits are rolling,
Ah,
there's like little clips of
That's
the news.
fabulous.
Right.
like
Yeah,
a
and
after
there's
the
Oh,
film.
Coldplay's
yeah.
there, and they're doing
Oh my
Zombie
God.
aid, and
Yeah.
they're all like normal, right? Because
But
Right.
he's actually
Because
a
we're
zombie
just living with
in
them
the
now.
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
he's a
that's so
zombie in the
great.
movie.
Oh my God, that's so cool. Well done. Anyone
Thank
else
you.
got a fun one?
and mine was Janet Leigh in Hollywood H2O, or I'm sorry, Halloween H2O,
Oh,
which
right.
is pretty typical because it's like this mother figure that tells Jamie Lee Curtis, "Let me give you some motherly advice," and blah 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 blah
Right.
blah.
Wink, wink. Yeah.
But when I was thinking about it, I went and I actually rewatched the scene. And the fabulous thing about it is, after that scene, they pan and this old lady that works at the school is getting into her car. And it's this old, vintage, huge, early 60s car that is totally like from Psycho.
Oh, it's like that car.
Oh,
Oh,
And that
that's
is
awesome.
the cool thing
so
is
they
the
use the same
car.
car.
That is-
Oh,
is
Oh,
the
I bet it
car.
is. I bet it's
So I
the
would
right
actually
car,
say my
too.
favorite cameo was not necessarily Janet Leigh
But the car.
in
The car.
H2O, but the car.
But the fucking car, yes. Well,
'Cause that was a
absolutely.
total cool thing, and I think a lot of people didn't notice that at first because I didn't.
Right,
you
but
know.
that's so cool,
Yeah.
though. And I saw Drew's hand go up.
Oh,
Mr.
yeah.
Drew. Yes.
All right. So
Yes.
let's go back to 2012 with Piranha Double D.
Oh, fuck yes. Fuck
It's-
yes.
Yes.
It's not even the fact that it's David Hasselhoff cameoing as a lifeguard. It's David Hasselhoff being the lifeguard, being David Hasselhoff at the opening of a water park.
Oh,
Wow. Okay.
I love that movie. I love that movie way more than it deserved. It was so great. Actually, I love the original Piranha like a lot.
Oh, well, of course.
And it
No,
was
yeah,
filmed
they're all
right
great.
by where I went to college.
I just think that as the remakes came about, they're just all like, let's not actually make a good movie. Let's just make a funny movie and have no excuses.
I love the at
It's
one
more
point
fun
where
that way.
there's just
Of course,
silicone implants floating
Right.
alone, all out without a body, just floating in the water by themselves. Have to
See,
be
doing
attacked.
it that way is so much smarter than trying to be funny and
I-
trying
Oh,
to
yeah.
be parodies.
I agree.
It just works so much better because it's
Right.
so
Oh, yeah.
much more organic.
if they can be
Yeah.
unapologetic about what they're making, I mean, they would actually, I think, be a bit more. I mean, most production companies would probably be a bit more successful. You could, honestly get a bigger fan base, and this is why today we have things like Full Moon Pictures because they
Sure.
they don't care. They don't care what people think. They're gonna make what they want, and they're gonna
Oh
make it.
yeah, they don't
fun.
give a fuck, and that's why their movies are
And-
awesome.
And they're
yes.
so successful. My God, there's always going to be an audience for it. Oh yeah.
Right.
All right, Mike, you, Tony, anybody? You got?
I'll go next. Mine's we love the Scream series in this house. Just because of the fact that we watch all four of them every year for Halloween. But my favorite cameo is Jay and Silent Bob doing the tour in the third one.
Mhm. Yep.
Oh my God, yes.
I love that.
Oh no, did he freeze?
Oh,
Oh,
he's
no, it
very,
looks like
very,
he's frozen.
very, very still.
He's like mid.
Boom.
He's not dead yet.
I'm not dead yet.
No,
You guys see me now?
I
That was
feel
weird.
fine.
All the cameras went down for a second on my end. I don't know what happened.
I don't know.
That's all right. You
Glitch in the
were
Matrix.
in a yeah pose. It was epic. It was fantastic.
I love the Jay and Silent Bob cameo and the Carrie Fisher cameo in Scream 3. Those two are like
Yes.
the best.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Fisher.
So fucking good. All right. You got one for us, Mikey? We don't necessarily all have to do all of them, but so far we're doing awesome. So
Oh, yeah.
Funny story, mine's already been picked.
oh,
I was
which
actually
one
going with the Janet Leigh.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
That was the one I picked.
All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna spin her again.
All right.
Let's see. What do I got? Oh, I got the ketchup packet. We're going low budget horror. So, who's got a favorite low budget horror movie?
Oh, I'm sure we all do.
I mean, what's better? Nothing's better than that.
Killer
Yes, Mr.
Sofa?
Drew. We'll go with Drew.
I'll start this off, and this is a brand new one that I recently watched, and again on Tubi, and it's called Carousel. All right.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I've never heard of it.
I love that name.
When a carousel horse has just taken too much and it can't take any more, it goes on a murderous rampage.
Wow.
How fabulous. Oh my God.
Wow.
It's ridiculously campy and cheesy, and I mean I can't even think that it has some type of like big budget. I know it had an Indiegogo that said, "Hey, we need 15 grand to make this movie."
Oh my gosh.
So it looks like about 15 grand.
But it's not bad.
Amazing.
It's not bad at all. Like after I watch it, I'm like, this is fabulous for what it is. And then
You can do a lot more with 15
You
grand
really
than
can.
you used to be able to. Yeah.
Wow.
you really can.
You'd spend more
tweeted
than
it
that
out.
on film in the old days. Yeah.
Right. I tweeted it out, and the director
Good
was
plan.
like, "Oh, hey, thanks for watching. This is great. Carousel 2 is coming."
Nice.
And so I was like, well, let me just go and buy those.
Oh my God, I've never even heard of that, and it sounds so good. I'm totally gonna look it up.
Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. All right. Anyone else?
Oh, sure.
Go for it.
Okay. Again, old movie. But I'm gonna go back to 1960 for this, and everybody's heard of this, but as far as low budget goes, I mean, how can you possibly beat Little Shop of Horrors?
Damn right.
Oh yeah.
Was it
Yeah.
low budget?
Yeah.
When you think low budget, how can you not think of Roger Corman?
Oh,
Yeah.
And holy cow, there's just so
God.
much
Oh, yeah.
greatness in that movie, so much greatness, and
Love that
almost no
movie.
singing, and it's wonderful.
It's so
No,
good.
singing.
The first one, the
Yeah.
black and white
The
one.
original.
No, I was
Yes.
just laughing because I was like, no singing.
She's like, little shop.
I was like, no singing.
I'm betting we'll get to talk about remakes later, but
Yeah.
it's all good.
Yeah,
We'll
yeah,
get there.
yeah.
We'll get there.
My
No,
dad,
mine was like I was
Yeah.
thinking, and I think this is low budget. So shut me down if I'm wrong. But I love Subspecies in that whole series. And I think it was low budget because it was just all a
probably
bunch
pretty
of,
low
like,
budget.
college students acting in the middle of Eastern Europe.
Considering the time, it probably is.
And
It
it's
doesn't
like,
feel like they
to me,
paid a
it's
lot.
creepy, it's scary, it's weird.
Yeah.
The setting is fabulous, even though it's just natural sets.
Right.
They're good, they're engaging, and to me, they're actually a little scary and creepy because I think the vampires are creepy. So my low budget is Subspecies. But is that even does that count as low budget? I think so.
It's pretty. I mean,
It doesn't
it's not high
not.
budget.
You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are we going to start having standards here? Why would we do that? You say it's low budget. I believe you, man. It's all good.
Because, I mean, they didn't have to build sets. They didn't have, and they
Well,
certainly didn't have to pay actors or actresses. I mean, come on.
Well, there you go.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, clearly they didn't do that. Yeah, but it was good. Yeah.
I've
Tony
got
looks
one.
like I was going to
Yeah.
say Tony looks
Yeah,
like he's
I've got
about
one.
to say
I've
something.
got one. There's a movie called 1BR. It's on Netflix. It's a psychological thriller about a woman who accidentally gets herself into a cult community.
ooh,
Ooh.
I want to see that.
And it's like in an
1B
apartment complex.
Yeah,
too.
it's an
I was gonna
apartment
say,
complex in
like-
the middle
like
of a
one
city.
bedroom?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
what is it
1BR.
called?
Is it
One
Is it a
BR.
lifetime movie?
1B.
It is
Like one
not a
bedroom?
Lifetime movie, and I
No,
know it's
I
low
think I've
budget.
seen this. I think I've seen this. Tell me more.
I don't want to give too much away because it's got a lot of twists
Okay, yeah,
to
I
it.
think I've seen it. Okay.
I know it's low budget because the fact that I talked to the producer and I know for a fact it only cost $300,000.
Wow.
Wow.
I thought you were going to say $300, and I was
Yes, $300. No, it's
way
300 grand.
impressed. I was like,
That was
my
$300.
God.
It cost
Jesus.
$250. $250.
Yeah, that would be like my budget, but
Yeah, really. That's when you get back to the
Yeah.
bottle of ketchup budget.
like
Yeah.
non-profit movie. Okay.
Oh my god. Any more? Or back to the wheel?
Can we get more than one?
Oh, we have
Sure.
one,
Let's
too.
go.
Oh gosh. All right. So we're gonna go for more low budget, and this is something where, based on how popular it was, I'm ridiculously impressed with the Rocky Horror Picture Show being only. Oh, well,
Yeah.
you didn't jump in.
Oh my
Jump
god!
in.
That was ours. That's so
You didn't jump in. He's on his second one.
It was my
Alright,
two.
alright.
Oh,
If
Raise
you
your
want- if you wanna
hand.
give the money, if you
No.
want to give the money amount, go for it.
Let it-
I didn't say it.
We're on a
1.4
group
million.
text with Drew, so we're all like synced now. Like, and now we all think the same thing. Okay.
All right,
Continue.
keep going, man.
No. I didn't give the money. You can give the money amount.
I don't
think
know
it
the
was
money amount. You do.
Oh, it was only
1.4.
$1.2 million,
You do
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
which for 1972.
The movie, they would have been making it in like 74, I think.
75, sorry, 75.
Yeah, because
75.
I think it came out in 75. Yeah.
Last time they got Susan Sarandon for that amount, I'm sure.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
oh god,
That's like-
absolutely,
that's
yeah.
like
Yeah,
half of
because
her
she
budget
took off right
to
after
just
that.
Be in something. Yeah.
Show up, walk on.
Damn right.
Go.
Cool.
We were gonna pitch a movie we made in college called The Thigh Master Murders, in which
True story.
someone killed people with a thigh master. There was no budget.
No,
And,
I begged the cook from the cafeteria to give us raw steak because I was convinced for the film, which we did on a VHS tape video recorder where
Sure.
you like filmed it in succession. I got some raw steaks for like the bloody part, and I don't know why that dude gave that to us.
we flickered a light, in the room, like with the light
we
switch.
did all our own effects,
and it was pretty amazing,
Yeah.
and that has been lost, and we don't
we have
know
no
where it
idea
is.
where it went.
Oh, that
Oh, I
makes
was
me so
just gonna
sad.
say, God, I want to
Yeah.
see it.
Right?
Oh, it's
That's
been
really
I would do
lost.
anything. Somebody has a copy of it somewhere.
Somebody
It's
has
gonna
a copy.
surface, and it's going to be a big thing, and
It's
then
gonna
you
be a
guys
thing.
better be ready to sue.
Woo!
That's
I
right.
can't wait.
Oh my god. Oh my god. How exciting. Oh my god. All right. Well, let's go back to the wheel.
Oh my God.
Oh my god, where will it take us? Oh, it's on the ham. So the hammiest performance in a horror movie.
Oh, girl, wait. I got it. Wait. I got it.
Okay.
I was
Yes.
thinking, and I got it. Okay. Andrew Divoff in the first two Wishmaster movies. Because, oh my God, you don't know, is he a demon? Is he possessed by a demon? Is he on the spectrum? Is he like a 5-year-old in an adult body that never grew up? You never fucking know because it's so over the top and so weird with that weird grimace and that weird tone of voice that he talks all the time. I'll grant your wishes.
Oh my
Lots
god.
and lots of cocaine.
I mean,
Oh,
it is non-fucking stop, and it's so fabulous, and
oh
it's
my god.
it's weird and disturbing, but not scary, just disturbing and like,
Right.
and oh my God.
Yeah.
He was perfect for
Like,
that.
did
role.
he think it
Yeah.
was a good idea? Was he directed like that? I've never understood it. I love it,
It was
but
a
I've
choice.
never seen anything like it in my life.
It was definitely a choice that they made.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
I mean, what do
Oh
y'all
my
think of that?
I love him in The Wishmaster.
Oh,
mean,
I
it's
do
so
too.
great. It's
so
so
good.
great.
It's
And even-
fucking
even his
insane.
voice.
Like, what does it even mean?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, even his voice when he just walks up to people and so like, Dude, just get out of here. Is that something you wish?
Or is he just acting like really weird to like make people go away? You just don't even know.
Oh my god. Yeah, definitely. Oh my god. So Drew, you got another example of ham?
Oh, do I ever? So we're gonna go back to 1983, and I'm gonna give you a lovable and caring aunt, played by Desiree Gould in Sleepaway Camp.
God damn it!
Ah!
Oh, Aunt Martha.
No, that won't do.
Oh. Was she a woman? Was she a drag queen? What the fuck was she?
Yeah. It has no place for the movie as a whole, but it's so perfect, and I love every second of her.
Oh my god,
it's me.
She's so good. She's so good.
It was distractingly awesome. It distracts you from the entire plot of the movie because it's like, can we go back to Aunt Martha?
Right.
Yeah. Oh my god, she's amazing.
What's Aunt Martha up to?
Here's your physical slips, but don't ask them where you got them. I'm a doctor.
Yeah, because we talked about Sleepaway Camp in our All the Horror episode last year, and we went off on an Aunt Martha tangent for quite a while because it was like, oh, what the hell was going on with Aunt Martha?
I actually have an Aunt Martha by marriage. Put that out there.
And I mean, I feel like I shouldn't say this, but I'm going to say it anyway. We decided a long time ago, because I'm very intertwined with Tricia's family, that Aunt Martha was full of hate. So I was just
she's very
Aunt Martha,
judgmental.
the one that's full of hate. Yes, that Aunt Martha. Okay, good. Okay. So anyway, yes, Aunt Martha's full of hate. So
oh my god,
it's always best to distinguish between your Aunt Marthas.
Well, you got to know. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
people need to know.
Oh my god. All right, who's got a slice of ham for us? Who's got some more ham?
I gotta throw one out.
Big slab of ham. Let's go.
Back in 1985.
Where'd my mouse go? There it goes.
1985, David Gale as Dr. Carl Hill in Reanimator as just ahead. He is one of the campiest performances.
Oh yeah,
that's fair.
Oh my god, yes! Oh, so great.
And in fact, one of my cousins was in town last week from Texas, and we were talking about Reanimator and the head flying around, and when the head, the head eating the pussy. Yes, I was going to say it.
The head giving head.
Which his wife was on set during one of those recordings, and she was not happy.
I can't imagine why.
What
He doesn't know
why.
He doesn't do that at home. Oh my god.
So many like Sanka jokes there. Okay.
That's right. Jim never has a second.
See yours. Ready? Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Raise your hand.
Raising the hands, ladies. All right. Yes, ma'am.
Monkey shine?
No. That was for something else.
Oh, never mind. Hand is going down.
No monkey shine.
Okay.
I was looking ahead.
Pass? Is this a pass? Okay.
The hard pass.
Okay.
I will jump.
Mikey has one.
I've got one. And this is going to be the first Paul Rubens reference of the night, because Paul Rubens.
Slow clap. I'm ready.
Funny you mentioned the word clap, but this is his death scene in the Buffy the Vampire Slayer movie.
Yes.
Oh my god.
And that went on for just an prodigious amount of time, and it was absolutely hilarious. He was still dying halfway through the end credits, and it was awesome.
Oh god damn it. I love that movie.
Paul Rubens is the word of the day. Yay! Yeah.
Yay! Oh my god, so great. Oh yes. All right. So okay. Am I going to put myself in the big box? Damn it. Sorry. Sometimes the mouse does. All right, here we
Ooh,
go.
what is it going to be? Oh my god!
One, round and round and round it
God.
goes. Where does it stop? Nobody knows. Oh, copy and paste. This is the worst and most pointless remake. For Control C, Control V here. So,
Oh,
I mean, some of them are just obvious. Psycho. But remakes that just serve no purpose except to be awful. Anyone.
That's not that one.
I believe Drew has his hand up. Here we go. All right.
So we're gonna go with 2019's Black Christmas, which was awful.
Not needed.
What?
I didn't.
Necessary.
Pitney, did you see it? I can't remember if you
wait,
saw it. I
and
know I did.
that's the second remake, right?
Yeah. What? Yeah.
Right,
there's
the
been-
most recent one.
Right.
The most recent
There's been
one.
three. There's been three versions, but
That's
this most recent one with Carrie
okay.
Elwes.
Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, it's a piece of shit. Yeah.
No, it's garbage.
Oh wait, that's right. We did an episode about it. That's right. You did see
Yeah.
it. That's right. Durr.
Yeah.
I just never bothered.
It's bad.
Because we love Black Christmas. We're all about
The
Black
original-
Christmas in
The
this
thing
house.
is,
but-
I
original
have
is
a
fantastic.
friend that is huge horror fan. She loves the original,
As she should.
and she loves the 2019, but she hates the one in the middle.
That's weird.
And she
Really?
thinks the
I think you need a new
2019
friend.
is like the be all end all. And I'm like, girl, really? Yeah,
No.
really, really weird.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
You go.
Mm-mm.
Oh, that's crazy.
So,
Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, since you're in the big box, do you have a worst remake since you're already in the big picture?
Oh, I do. I cannot even say how much I despise the remake of The Haunting.
Of
Oh,
Hill
because
House.
the original is so
And when
the
that
original
piece of
is so
shit came
good.
out, it was like in the mid '90s.
That sounds
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
You
The
didn't need to do
original, it was creepy and atmospheric
I
and
love
well
the
acted
original.
and psychological
Yeah.
and good.
Yes.
And the remake was just like special effects, child worshiping fucking horse shit that had nothing to do with the actual story.
Right. Yeah.
But Owen Wilson gets eaten by a lion's head.
Oh my god. Because the original, I can
Wow.
watch the original
Oh wow.
and it still freaks me out even now. It's still scary.
Yeah.
But the
Yeah.
remake, girl.
Yeah. So much no. Yeah.
Nope.
So not even scary at all. Anyone else? Anyone else? Up. Hands go. Oh, I see a hand going up. Yes. Yes, ladies.
Yes. So I am thinking about The Omen in 2006. And
shit.
we are very good fans of the original Omen.
Goddamn
not The
right.
Omen 2.
Gregory Peck.
Goddamn
sorry.
right.
Mhm.
I'm sorry.
Mhm.
Why redo something that's already good?
Ugh.
And on
Stop
top
it.
of that,
Talk to the hand.
Demon Child. So Damien, he's like scary. So in the original movie, he's not really that scary. He's just a kid, and that's kind of scary because kids are really
Yeah.
scary.
Just standard
like-
creepy kid. Yeah.
Yeah, just
Right.
standard. But in the remake, he's like very scary immediately, and
Yeah.
you're like, okay, you blew the whole wad like in the first 2 seconds of the movie because he looks so scary all
You
the time.
already know.
and you're
You're
He's
like,
giving the Cooper
You're
scare
the
from the
devil.
get-go.
yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
There you go, there you go.
Exactly.
You're like, are you
Yeah,
the
because it
devil?
needs to like build up to like something.
Yeah.
Right.
You
Yeah.
need to kind of feel like he's a normal kid, and like
Yeah.
he doesn't even know what's happening. In the new one, it's like he knows he's the devil. Like
Yeah.
scene
and
one.
He's
I mean,
gonna
he's a
kill
baby.
everybody.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
Yeah.
that's ours.
That's ours.
Yep.
Excellent choice. Excellent choice. Anyone else? Anyone else? Mr. Tooney.
Okay,
Yes,
I'm gonna
sir.
go with an Americanized remake. The movie Mirrors, which is a remake of a Korean film called Gil Suru.
Oh, I don't think I've
First
seen
off-
that.
Kiefer Sutherland. Yeah.
Kiefer Sutherland.
Oh.
Not great. Has 2 good death scenes in it, and that's it.
It does.
2 good death scenes, and both the death scenes are amazing. But the rest of the movie is garbage, and don't watch it. But the original, the Korean one, is super tense, super atmospheric, just way better, and the story is actually there. Whereas the American one, were like, yeah, he's a drunk cop who's not a cop anymore, and that's the story. Who's searching? Yeah, it's
trying
like
to find
He's
himself.
not trying.
Yeah, trying to find himself, and everything's
that's
hidden in the
nice.
basement.
yeah.
Have you looked behind the couch? Yeah.
Yeah, so the English translation of the title is called Into the Mirror. You might have an easier time finding it that way,
Okay.
but it's Gyul Suro. But yeah, that way better.
Okay.
Korean horror, it's the shit.
Yeah, right?
Yes, it is.
So, it's
Interesting.
so
I've
is.
never heard of it, but I'll look into it.
Totally.
Absolutely.
Mr. Mikey, have you got a remake for us?
To be honest, I do not, because I am generally so repulsed by the idea of remakes that
Just in general.
I thought about it for a little bit, and I was like, I don't think I can do this one because I just hate them all, and it's just awful.
Yeah.
in
just-
general.
Good ones, bad ones.
Good
just
opinion.
stop. Just
Good
stop.
opinion.
Yes,
Just stop.
in general, that is an appropriate opinion.
Yeah.
Just no.
Come up with your own goddamn story. All right. Oh, we're stuck. We're stuck right next to. Okay. Well, since this one was cameo, we're gonna go with one is less than 2, which means this. Okay. The sequel. The sequel that tops the original. When you have a series where the second movie is way better than the first one, I just automatically go Hellraiser 2 because Hellraiser 1 is just there to set up Hellraiser 2 as far as I'm concerned. But anyway,
Amen.
It's
we
the
just gotta
prologue.
get to the meat of the story. We gotta get to Skinless Julia as quickly as
Meat.
possible.
She says meat with skinless Julia in this movie. She
Exactly.
says
Yeah,
meat.
and I have a weird answer to that.
Okay.
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 The
so-
two girls have their hands up. They're
Yeah,
flailing them
girls were
about.
waving.
Oh my
Lots and
God!
lots of
all right,
hands.
all right.
Miss Marys, y'all go first. Miss
All right,
Marys, I'm
ladies
sorry.
first.
We have
I
our
can't
extra
see the
hands up
screen,
too.
I'm sorry.
Oh, there are extra hands. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, there's a lot of hands happening. Okay,
They're getting handsy.
so
More hands.
we are
than should
very
be allowed.
handsy right now. Oh my god, the wolf man is grabbing my dude. Okay. Anyway, so we think Evil Dead 2 is our pick for this because if you watch Evil Dead, the first attempt, they tried to make a serious movie, and then when they finally went campy, it worked.
They found themselves.
It is
Yeah.
the best. I mean, and we hopefully
hands down.
everyone has seen Evil Dead 2 a million times like we
Oh.
have, but there's so much. There's so much. Which she's so lecherous. I mean, the possessed hand is lecherous.
It's not me. It's not me.
No,
It's
but
the
well,
hand.
speaking of hands, I mean, the hand flipping somebody off by
Yeah,
itself after he cuts it off is probably one of the most iconic things that's
Oh,
ever
I can do that.
happened.
So good.
Yeah, so definitely Evil Dead 2.
See,
That's
and I'm a weirdo that saw Army of Darkness first.
Oh,
I'm that weirdo.
We were like in line at the theater.
I was like, we went to the movies to see it. I thought you were
Yeah. I had no idea what Army of Darkness was, but I saw the
Oh,
commercials and
that-
I don't know what the hell that is, but I'm going to see it. And it wasn't until after I saw it that I was like, oh, this is an Evil Dead movie. Oh, I had no idea. I had no idea what I was going to see, but I was like, whatever the hell that is, I'm going.
I'm in.
Step by step.
Yeah. I'll basically follow Bruce
Okay.
Campbell anywhere. Yeah.
Same.
right. Same. He's going to be in a Hallmark Christmas movie. I'm very
What?
excited about.
What?
Yeah.
Oh no.
I'll get with you guys later. I'll let you know when it's going to premiere. Sometime in November.
Go on.
Thank you.
I'm not kidding, man. He's totally going to be in it.
Tell me
All right.
more. Tell me more.
Mr. Pitney, what is your sequel that tops the original?
Okay, it's so weird, and y'all are gonna be like, "What the fuck?" Okay, Haunting in Connecticut 2,
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
because the first one was such it was not made for TV, but it's such a made for TV piece of shit that it
Well, a little
was
too
well be made for TV.
Was it like
So I
PG
watched
or something?
Haunting in Connecticut 2, I don't know, 5-6 weeks ago on Netflix, because it was the middle of the night and I was laying there channel flipping, right? And I was like, oh my God, this was actually good. It was engaging. It was a little bit scary. And I read about it online the next day, and it was supposed to be made as a separate movie, but for some reason it couldn't be made. So they decided to call it Haunting in Connecticut 2. Really, really good movie. Has nothing to do with the crappiness of the first.
Oh, so I could just go straight to that one then, because I haven't seen either of them.
There's
Okay.
not even, there's no connection at all. Absolutely no connection at all.
Connection in title only.
Yeah,
Okay.
the second one is like this apparently like famous poltergeist case that happened in England. And the first one,
Which isn't Connecticut, as far as I know.
in Connecticut. Right? Yeah.
In Eastern Connecticut.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God. All right, who's next? Who's next? Oh, Tony's waving his hand around. What do we got?
Final Destination 2. Because that log scene has caused a generation of trauma.
No shit.
If you drive down any highway and you see a log truck, you instantly flash to that
Everyone
scene.
gets out of the way.
Everyone gets out of the way. If you see log trucks anywhere, everyone's giving them a wide berth and everything.
Yep.
The second one, the story is more coherent. Like they went a lot farther with the deaths than they did in the first one. It's a much stronger film than the original, but it just blows it out of the water. And that opening death scene is way gruesome.
Oh my God. Yeah, and it definitely, I think sequels frequently will have the benefit of we already know where we're going. You don't need to set up a bunch of plot. We're already there, so can we get started? And I think that one definitely, Hellraiser definitely benefited from that. So I think that one, we know where we're going, so let's just get to it. So yeah, I think I agree with that. Mr. Drew was signaling.
I was signaling that he had something, but I will also share. And this is why I'm glad I made like multiple like options, because Final Destination was going to be the one I was going to mention.
Nice.
However, I'm going to go with for the fact that I am not a huge fan of House of a Thousand Corpses. The ending, but thank God that The Devil's Rejects came around in 2005 because it completely blows its predecessor out of the water, in my opinion.
Yeah, I would go with that.
Yeah, I much prefer it. I think you get a more fleshed out story with who the people are. You aren't like surrounded by this weird dinner scene and then someone again finding random shit under houses. Yeah, Devil's Rejects 2005, much better than House of a Thousand Corpses.
I would go with that. Mr. Mikey, do we have one?
We do.
Yay!
We're going to go with our backup because our first one already got picked because Evil Dead 2 is flipping.
Damn
Jesus.
right. Yeah.
Absolutely. This is maybe not better, but it is, I think, in its own way more entertaining. It is called Beware the Blob. This is from 1972.
Oh, I think I have seen that one.
It is essentially a it's somewhere between a direct sequel and a remake of The Blob.
Right.
From with the Steve McQueen and all that stuff.
Right.
It's one of those classic so bad it's good sort of things.
I want to see it.
It should be seen. It is, again, I warn you, if you really want to see it, it's not what you would consider a classically good movie, but it's got some just funny bits in it. It's just got some really good stuff in it, and it's semi-serious and semi-not, and it's fun. It's directed by Larry Hagman. Also.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, really?
Wow. That's weird.
Wow, that's fantastic. And for a second there, I was thinking I'd probably seen it, but now I'm not really sure. Now
now and I want to watch it because I like anything from 70s. So yeah, I will
pretty
totally
much,
look it up.
And it's pretty 70s.
It's pretty damn 70s.
I love
Pretty
it.
70s.
Love
That's
it.
awesome. If there's a Winnebago in it, it makes it even better.
And Dick Van Patten. So,
Oh God, yes! Thank you.
Patton.
All right. Anytime you get a Van Patten in there, that's just bonus,
Yeah. Oh my God. Next year we need to do Winnebago horror.
Okay, we hit the knife again, so we're gonna spin it again.
Okay.
Come on. Oh God. Oh! We're on Captain Spaulding. We're gonna play the Sid Haig game. All right, now.
right.
Lord. Okay.
All
This
right.
game is rigged.
I'm so excited. I was just like, for a second there, I was like, oh shit, it's gonna go to Control C, and I was like, no, it hit Captain Spaulding. All right, so. All right, the Sid Haig game, just like the Kevin Bacon game, but we are going to link Sid Haig to Scream Queen Linnea Quigley, who also has been in every damn movie. So,
Oh yeah.
there we go. So, and we can all do this just as a group. I don't remember if I told everybody. I have many directions we can go here. There are a lot of Rob Zombie movies because Sid Haig was in a lot of Rob Zombie movies. Devil's Rejects is definitely one that we could go that direction. Feel free to Google. I can say I have.
We're not
I have,
Googling.
No, not at all. Not at all. I'm totally not looking at my phone.
Just watch my
I did connect him because he was in a lot of old Pam Grier movies in the 70s. I connected him one way through that direction, which I wasn't sure how I was going to do that. And I was like, oh, didn't take too many steps going through the Pam Grier way. But
Sid Haig.
Oh,
Sorry.
Alexa!
It's look the horror Alexa right here.
Oh, excellent. And while y'all are thinking, I'll just say that unfortunately Sid Haig, a character that is, well, we don't talk about him as much on our show as we used to in the first couple years, but a character called the worst person in the world. It was a person that was in Pitney in My Life for quite a few years. Is almost the identical twin of Sid Haig.
Oh, doppelganger. Yes.
Oh my God! The first time we saw Sid,
much more beautiful person.
yes. Oh my God, he was an absolute doll because we used to see him at conventions all the time. He was a sweetheart, the worst person in the world, literal scum of the earth piece of shit. As we had many stories about how he was absolute human garbage.
I got to play a board game with Sid Haig once at a convention.
Oh, that's
Oh,
Oh
yeah,
my
he
God.
was always so nice.
He's the sweetest guy.
Always.
Yeah. It was
Oh
one of
my
those
God.
things where I was like, is this happening? This is happening.
So what game was it?
It was a Kickstarter game that someone was showing at a convention, and it was based on like Cthulhu. And Sid Haig just so happened to be like, his booth was nearby, and he'd been watching this guy like run it all day. And just as I was going up to like play it, he came over and was like, "Hey, can I play with you?" And I was like, "Yes."
Oh wow.
That's so great. Oh my God. That's so fucking cool.
Of course you
All
can,
right.
Sid Haig.
Well, yes, Mr. Sid Haig.
What are you gonna do?
All right.
say
Does
no?
anyone have an idea of a direction to go with Sid Haig? Anyone have a
Sid Haig to Linnea Quigley.
Sid Haig to Linnea Quigley? I mean, most of these I can get him there in a couple of steps. One of them I can get him through. Ernest Borgnine, but I never heard of the movie they were in together. But I had to write it down because I was so excited that Ernest Borgnine, who was also at Texas Frightmare weekend a few months before he died, and he was also a sweetheart. We got to see a lot of interesting.
Okay, so was Sid Haig Ginger Lynn Allen's uncle?
In a movie? It's actually there's a movie that has been mentioned earlier this evening
Yeah.
that he was in with Ginger Lynn Allen. Hint.
Okay, I'm pretty sure, and it's been a while since I've seen it. There's a movie called Get Crazy that has Malcolm McDowell in it.
Yes, there
and
is.
Linnea Quigley. And then Malcolm McDowell and Sid Haig are in Halloween together.
Yes, they were. Well done. And you know who else was in both of those movies?
Clint Howard.
Clint Howard. I was like, as
yeah,
I was
it was.
writing things down, I'm
Clint
like,
Howard
wait
is-
a minute, didn't I already have these two movies? And I double checked. It's like they were both in both films. And Linnea played Groupie in Get Crazy in 1983. Also in 1983, she was in a movie called Young Warriors with Ernest Borgnine, where she played someone named Ginger. Speaking
And I
of
don't know
Ginger,
how I've never seen that because I thought I knew everything. Linnea,
I know.
but
I was
no.
horrified at how many Linnea movies I came up with that I was like, I haven't seen this.
I
I don't
know.
know this movie. But you were correct going with Ginger Lynn Allen because she was in Devil's Rejects with Sid Haig, and of course, Vice Academy with Linnea Quigley.
Oh, that bitch Ginger Lynn was in
Ginger
Devil's
Lynn.
Rejects.
Oh my God, we had so much fun with Linnea trying to get her to tell us stories about Ginger Lynn. We could tell she kind of wanted to.
Oh,
But she was.
Oh my God, she hated her.
Yeah, we could get that Ginger Lynn was extremely unprofessional, and she was willing to say how unprofessional she was and how, but she wouldn't be bitchier than that. But it was like,
Yeah, and I was like, "Oh, tell me about Ginger Lynn," and Linnea literally looked at me. She went, "Oh, Ginger."
and then we actually got a scene from Vice Academy for her, and she was so excited she made us do it again.
Yes, we did.
We
Yes, we did.
know
But anyway, we digress.
Oh, okay. But anyway, yay, Sid Haig Game. I'm so glad because I was going to force the Sid Haig Game if it didn't come up naturally. All right.
And if any of y'all are Vice Academy fans,
Oh, yes.
write to me because oh my God, I want to talk for hours.
Oh, yeah. Vice Academy, that's an excellent series of films.
You have no idea.
Yeah, Vice Academy 2 might actually, I mean, it's not horror, but a little bit better than Vice Academy 1. A little bit. Oh, it's the number one finger. The one great scene in an otherwise shitty horror movie. All right. Anyone? Oh, Drew's ready to go. Drew's hand went up first. There we go.
All right, so let's go back to 1987 with Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2. Which to be fair,
A classic
that
family
that classic?
holiday film. Yeah.
is 3/4.
That was a
just
Rankin
Silent
Bass,
Night,
right?
Deadly Night, huh?
That was a Rankin Bass special, right?
So loud.
But it's the brother walking down the street and just screaming "Garbage Day" and then shooting the random neighbor. Best scene in the whole movie.
Oh my God.
That's it.
That's beautiful. Excellent one. Okay, Mikey was totally ready for one. What do you got?
I am. I wanted to jump in because I know y'all are going to be all over Jason X for this particular.
Oh my God, yes.
For my money, the best scene in that movie is near the end. They're trying to bait Jason to the airlock, and they've got him going through this holodeck suite thing. And they've got the two little bimbos in there going, "Yeah, we love premarital sex." And they flash away for a second, and they come back to that scene, and he's got both of them in their sleeping bags, and he's beating one of them to death with the other one.
Oh,
Oh my God.
that's so good. That's so great. All right, Mr. Tony? What do you got?
The opening scene in Ghost Ship. The rest of the movie sucks. That opening scene.
Oh
The
my God,
opening
that
scene is
a
so
horrible
good.
movie, but yes,
But
yes,
that
yes.
opening scene is
That wire going across is just amazing. But the rest of the movie, fuck
They
it.
shot their wad on one scene. Yes.
Yeah. And put it at the
So much
beginning.
promise. Yeah.
They-
It's one of
they
the best
wasted
kills in
it.
all of horror.
Yeah.
Yes, it's really good. It's really good.
It's so good. And then the
Oh.
rest of the movie is just nothing.
It's
just
a neat
absolute
concept.
shit.
It's a neat concept for a film, but it was
Yeah.
just, I don't know, it wasn't executed right. It did not stick the landing.
Yeah. No, not at all.
But it's still a fun watch.
By the landing, you're talking about 97% of the film itself.
Yeah.
Saying, throwing
Yeah.
that out there.
This is the gymnast landing and snapping her ankle.
yeah. Pretty much, yeah.
Snapping her ankle and maybe the ankles of all of the other girls on the team.
That's how good it was.
It's
Yes.
more like she snapped her ankle off the bounding board.
Oh,
Didn't even make it onto the
Or like
horse.
the third step down the runway there. You know.
The point is, we remember it.
exactly.
Oh yeah.
Which is more than we can say about a lot of movies. Yes, ladies, what have you got for us?
We got Christmas Horror Story.
William Shatner as the radio DJ. Come on.
Saves the whole fucking thing.
Oh
the
my
first scene he
God.
pops up in and it's like, hello everybody, it's Christmas Eve. And you're like, well, why is William Shatner in this movie?
Is that the one that's like an anthology kind of
Yes.
thing?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
sort of like got like a Krampus
Okay.
element, but like
It's
it's
so
not
good.
the Krampus, but like forever
It's
I
so
called
good,
it the
Drew,
Krampus
you're
because
right.
I couldn't like
So good.
remember.
Like it.
But
It's good.
yeah, it was me. I watch it with my son and now my daughter. Oh, it's such a beautiful family tradition.
Family
Every,
holiday
every
tradition.
Christmas now. That's like one of our
Every
Christmas,
Christmas.
movies. And like literally my son's 7 or he's almost 17 now. And last year he was like, this is the best day ever when we like went to watch it. And I was like, yeah. And then I was like, why is William Shatner in this movie? Okay, amazing.
All right.
I mean, you know, I can't count the number of times I've said, why is William Shatner in this movie? But, you know, I mean, I love me some William Shatner, but,
But he always
you know,
used to be.
That's
but frequently it's like, what the hell is happening here? Oh my God. We've almost done all the topics. I'm kind of having a difficulty with,
What?
If
it's
you need
not-
to come back to him, I put multiple entries.
oh my God. I'm just trying to,
I wish I'd thought of that. Jeez.
I know.
I might just have to go. I might just have
we
to go
answered
around the wheel
everything
to the
once.
ones. Yeah, because we haven't done funniest kill, and we haven't done
Do we have that?
true
thought
based
that
on
was
true
funniest.
events. I think those are the only two we haven't done.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my
I
God.
think you're right.
Okay, all right. Let's do true events, and we'll save funniest kill for last. All right, based on true events, because we are killing it, you guys. This is fantastic. All right,
Killing
what
it.
do we got?
Killing it.
Killing
That's
it.
Speaking of killing it,
Yes, based on true events, as I'm represented by the Raggedy Ann thing / Annabelle, but that was my
Yeah.
go-to for true
Yeah,
events.
so my favorite based on true events is probably The Exorcism of Emily Rose.
Ooh, that's
Because
good.
it's fucking
You watch
scary and creepy, and then when you watch the movie,
Yeah,
So scary.
it makes you want to go online
what
and
ours-
watch the YouTube videos.
the YouTube
Oh,
videos
yeah.
are so
Legend.
terrifying.
Do that.
So
Don't
crazy.
do that. Don't do that.
Real shit. And it's really disturbing and scary.
It's really
And
upsetting.
it
Yeah,
unsettling.
really leaves a question of, was this fucking real?
yeah.
And
I
honestly do believe that it was fucking real.
Yeah, like I don't usually, but that's one of those ones
I
that's
don't
like,
think
oh,
it
I
was
really.
schizophrenia or insanity or whatever,
Yeah.
these atheist assholes say that it was. It was real, and it scares the fuck out of me.
And even
That
just
one?
the pictures of that girl scare the hell out of me.
Right?
Yeah.
And that movie was done so it was scary, and it was that movie scared the fuck out of me.
It was really well done.
It scared the fuck out of me too. I 100% agree with you. And forever, whenever I would wake up at 3 a.m.,
Oh my God.
I would trip the fuck. I'd be like, "Oh my God, it's the devil!" Like
Yeah.
immediately. I mean,
Yeah.
that movie
Oh.
was so real. And if this is a total side jaunt off to whatever, but if you've
Right.
ever watched the Paranormal Research Project, there's like it was a TV show.
Yeah.
And they did some stuff where it was like possession stuff scares me. I mean, I can be like, whatever about everything. Possession stuff, I cannot mess with that.
Oh,
It
girl, me
scares
too. That shit
the
scares
fuck-
the fuck out of me.
It's the scariest
Absolutely.
thing in the world
Yeah,
to me.
for sure.
Absolutely. Emily Rose, I was like, I can't watch anything about possession ever again. Yeah.
Because I'm sorry,
Oh my
it's
God.
real.
So
So
scary.
you watch the videos and you've listened to the recordings of her. That shit is real.
It's so
That's-
scary.
oh, the voice is just. Oh, I can't even think about it. Oh, it's awful.
And
Oh,
it
the
is
barn scene
scary.
when she's going through
and,
languages.
these
Oh, it's so
scientists,
creepy.
can go suck off a rock. But I'm sorry, 'cause that shit is real. That shit is real.
Oh
And
my
I
God.
believe it was directed by an Azusa Pacific grad.
Oh,
So it's kind of
really?
yeah, and it's interesting to see like
So,
a
like,
Christian university,
really religious.
graduate
Yep.
make this film.
Yep.
Oh,
So
I didn't realize that.
That's
Oh,
fascinating to me. But then
Oh,
again, I
wow.
mean, he could have also just gone to Azusa Pacific because they also do have a good film and TV program. But still,
That would explain our religious college experience, right?
Yeah, no, I don't know. That religious shit fucks me up like nothing else. I
Because
mean,
it's
like,
probably
On
so
a-
relatable.
on a
that can
side
see-
Like
note-
The Omen and The Exorcist.
Yeah,
like,
on
this-
a- on
it
a
just
side
gets in my
note-
head in a different way.
Right.
I
Yeah.
just want to say Shauna's dad is a pastor on a side note.
is that why I'm scared?
Yeah,
No,
probably.
I mean, no, not really. But like, it just, I don't know. There's something about that, and it feels. If you've ever watched like videos and stuff of this, where someone's like supposedly possessed,
Actually possessed.
or
yeah.
they are possessed, if you see one that feels very real, it is the most terrifying. Like you're saying,
Yeah.
it's the most terrifying thing you've ever seen. You're like,
yeah,
Oh, no, you're
it freaks
possessed.
me the fuck out.
Yeah. It's really,
really
yeah.
scary.
Oh
So
my
don't
God.
watch
And
that.
I got to
Or
tell
do.
you, this is just like a minute because it's way too long of a conversation. But I just got to tell you, girl. I
Just
We're doing good on
Really
time, so
quick.
I wouldn't worry.
Just
about
us
The
right now.
Exorcist until I was in Amelia. When was I in my 40s at the duplex?
You hadn't seen The Exorcist?
Oh
till
yeah,
then?
yeah. We were both way old
I
by
was
the time we
in-
saw The Exorcist. Yeah.
I was in my
Oh.
40s because I was
Yeah.
too afraid to see it. I saw
Yeah, when
that
you were
movie
living
the
next door
first
to me.
time in my 40s.
Really scary.
And it frightened me so bad in my 40s. I'm not joking.
Yeah.
I slept with my light on,
Oh,
Oh,
with
yeah.
my dog in the bed for like a week.
Yeah.
And I was too afraid to
Oh,
lay
my
on my back because I thought I was going to levitate. And that was in my 40s.
That is
And I am
awesome.
not fucking around.
No, and
Yeah.
I have to tell you the scary. But I know this. I'm sorry, I don't mean to hijack this. The
No,
scariest
it's cool.
scene.
Oh, hijack
The
us. We don't mind.
scariest scene in The Exorcist is not any of the spinning heads and all that. The scariest scene in The Exorcist is when the family's having the party and the daughter walks down the stairs and she stares at them and pees on the ground.
Yeah.
That is the
Horrifying.
scariest effing thing I've ever
Right.
seen because it's so real. And you're like, what the hell is going on
Yeah.
with this kid? Like, why does she do that? And she
Yeah.
just stares
Right.
at them and she just pees like with her nightgown on. And you're like, what is happening? Because it feels
Right.
really real. I mean, out of everything
Yeah.
in that movie, it feels so real. And you're like,
Like it could happen at any time in your own house. Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
this is not normal. And anyway, that's the scariest thing.
Yeah, and it's weird. You know what scared me? It was like, it wasn't the turning of the head.
Mm-mm.
Oh yeah, that
It
didn't bother
was
me.
the speaking in that guy's voice that she killed.
Yeah.
So creepy.
Mm.
See, for me, that movie, I was fine. It was just interesting and cool until they to actually take her to the hospital. For some reason, that
Mhm.
like made it real for me,
Physics
and from
make
then on, I'm like, just like,
Oh.
wow.
Mm.
Yeah.
I forgot about
Awesome.
the
Yeah, but anyway, I'm sorry, y'all. We are like going way off.
Oh,
in
no,
this
no.
episode. I'm sorry.
Well, we're still in the
Well-
realm of based on true events horror because
Well, that's true.
Exorcist was still tangentially true events. I mean, it was a sort of yes,
Yeah.
yes, sir, yes.
Oh no, I was
Drew,
saying like two girls had their
Drew.
hand up.
Well, you had your finger up. I don't know what
Well,
that
I was
means.
pointing. Well, sorry, on my screen, I'm pointing to you.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So Amityville
Yes.
Horror was one where I was
Oh.
in like, I don't know, I was like in junior high and we had like a trial of HBO on our TV, which is like a whole new thing in the 80s, right? Or early 90s. And Amityville Horror scared the fuck out of me as a
Mhm.
kid. And it was all about how real it was too. The original, right? Because I know
Right.
they remade that, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
And,
they
like,
did. Yeah.
The
We don't
whole-
talk about that.
the
That's
we're
whole-
talking
fine.
the
Right?
good one
You
with
leave
like,
Ryan
the
Reynolds
killer
alone.
and shit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the simplest things, the flies in
The
the
fucking
window,
Flies!
right?
God
The
damn it.
fucking flies.
Yes.
That was so scary. And that was when I was at the age where I was like, I can watch this stuff. I'm not scared, but I was so scared. Like, oh my God. Like,
Then you get to a point you see a fly and you're like, ah, yeah, yeah. Little normal
So,
things freak you
that
out.
would
then.
be
Yeah.
like, a based on true events one for me. for
totally,
sure.
totally.
For sure.
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah, yep.
Oh yeah.
For me, one that I love, and it's not because it's scary, but because it's like I think it's really well done, is The Conjuring.
Oh, I love those.
Oh.
Yes.
I can't watch them.
Ooh.
Too scared.
Ooh, Conjuring 2,
Oh.
though. Conjuring 2 is great as well.
Yeah.
Conjuring 2 is great, but I love the first Conjuring, like that one, like the scenes in the basement and like, you know, when they're
So scary.
oh, there's just so many good moments in that one that it's like they're just so well. Yeah, the clap, that part. Oh, every time. Love The Conjuring.
The whole like based on true events, and I mean for film making, it's very loosely used most of the time. It's just it's a bit of inspiration. However, for me, like so I've in the past, like so I've been robbed twice, and it was not a cool thing. It was very unsettling and very unnerving. And like still to this day, like when I bought my house, I was all like, oh cool, bedroom door has a lock and like a slidey lock up at the top. So for the first like 2 years of moving into my new home away from, you know, the my apartment where I got robbed, I was all like, cool, every night, go to bed, shut the door, lock it, slide up. And a lot of things kind of like stick with me with certain movies, but 2008's The Strangers was so unsettling when that thing came out.
Oh, yeah.
And it's not even like a direct, like abrasive kind of scare. It's where you think that everything's okay and you're watching the girl at the door listen in and see if anyone's outside. And then just kind of blurry in the background, you just see someone just walk by. Oh, it's so
paranoia when it's done well, man.
And it really is. And I mean, just like when they ask, you know, they ask the girl, like, why are you doing this? Because you were home.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
No, thank you.
Oh yeah.
Oh my lord. Oh, that's good. Anyone else? Mikey, you got one?
Yeah, I got one. I actually almost feel like I may have gone a little bit too literal with this one, though, because I went with 2000's Ed Gein.
Oh!
Starring Steve Railsback.
So good.
It is, oh man, it is. Steve Railsback is just so good in this movie. He is just as creepy as can be.
Shockingly good.
Yeah, it's very much like based on the real story, and so it's, oh man, it's very intense.
Y'all can't hear the party that's going on across the street from me.
I can totally hear it. I was wondering if that was like on purpose.
Oh, I can't hear it. Oh my god.
The people who live across from me, they have an enormous backyard, and I swear it's like an event space. They just
are they having the band play? Or no, it's the big speakers, huh?
The band doesn't go on.
No, I'm just hearing a lot of people. I can't see without getting up and walking over there. I mean, it might be like a quinceanera or something. I mean, they do that a lot. But
I think Coldplay goes on in a few minutes.
I used to Amelia's house all the time, and I remember because the bedroom I stayed in was right across.
It's right there
from that yard. And I remember their big parties because I could look out the window and see.
But they're like in about an hour, it'll be silent. I mean, they're really good at just shutting the fuck up.
That's nice. You know, they're very respectful.
I've got pretty decent neighbors. You know.
Yeah, but I was always like, "Come on, you know, invite me over to eat." You know,
I know they got the best food.
Wait, they don't invite you? They host these big parties, and they don't invite you?
I don't even know.
They don't invite this.
You're right across the street,
their neighbor. How dare they?
You're right across the street. Crash the damn thing.
Well,
I should just
invite your neighbor. When you
just walk over, you're like, well, if you're gonna keep me up, you're gonna feed me.
Hello.
It's about goddamn time.
Yeah.
I'll just show up. I brought a box of donuts.
Yeah. They're so succulent.
I brought some Cheerios left over from the other day.
I got a six-pack of Lone Star. You want it?
Oh my god!
This chicken is gonna go bad. I'm gonna give it to you.
We have one more category.
Okay.
Funniest kill is represented by the laughing skull. Now Pitney always gets upset when I say because my brain automatically goes to Jason beating the the sleeping bag against the tree. I know it's horrible, but it just makes me laugh. And it's brutal and it's awful. But I mean, yeah, of course there's someone in there, but it just strikes me as very funny. It's like, I don't know. I just think it's silly. But
and all I'm going to say, and I'm not going to interrupt anybody in this. This is going to take 2 seconds. All I'm going to say about that is I asked Corrine, I asked Darren, and I asked Alan.
Oh,
they all said that same fucking thing, the sleeping bag.
So I'm right. So you're saying I'm right. So you're the weirdo who doesn't think it's funny.
And so I'm leaving it to y'all because I have no opinion.
Because apparently you have no sense of humor.
Wow.
Okay, who wants to go? Somebody give me all right, Mr. Drew.
Let's go back to 1986, where a basketball made a head explode in Deadly Friend.
Wow.
So Samantha is throwing the ball at Elvira's head, and it's with so much force and tenacity, the head explodes.
Oh, I love a good exploding head. I love it.
How fabulous. I don't know that I've seen that, but I want to.
Yeah,
Deadly Friend, 1986. It's a fun film.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Love it.
All right. Mr. Tony, what do you got?
Tucker and Dale versus Evil.
Yes.
When the kid tries to push... There's multiple in there, but my favorite is when the kid tries to push him into the wood chipper, and he just goes in it because he ducks.
Yeah.
The wood chipper is the funniest. And he's trying to pull him out.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Oh god. Oh, it's too good. It's too good. All right, who wants to go next? All right, I'm gonna make the girls go next.
Yeah.
There we go.
Good, because their hands are up.
Right. Oh, I couldn't tell on my screen.
This couldn't be more appropriate, but and I'm sorry, we've already done Evil Dead 2 before, but we have to do it again because it is literally one of our favorite movies. But
oh my god,
the scene where he kills his hand, so cuts off his hand. His hand's running around. His hand flips him off. He stabs it. He's like, I mean, it's just like that whole whole killing of the hand is just like the best. I mean, thing that ever happened. That your hand would fight with you, and it was like, I mean, it's crazy. So that's one of the best. The best.
I mean, Evil Dead is filled with excellent ones, but that is, yes. And Mr. Mikey.
Okay. I actually, this is one I did have a list for, and most of them have already gone, so I better jump in while I can. I'm going with The Cabin in the Woods. Because there's, this is another one that there's a lot of fun death scenes, but I have to go with Bradley Whitford on this one. He's so into the merman from the very beginning. Come on, man. Yep.
I love. Okay, so the merman death is actually a technical accident.
Yes.
So the blood coming out the blowhole was a malfunction. The blood was not supposed to come out the blowhole. It was supposed to come out the mouth.
So
but it backfired and went out the blowhole, and it just works way better.
So much funnier.
Oh,
it's so good.
So funny.
It's so fucking good. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's just good. Oh my god. Now I feel. Now that Penny didn't know, Penny, you gotta have one. You gotta have one. Don't give up on me. You have to have something funny.
Don't give up.
Just because you're so wrong about the Jason thing doesn't mean you can't come up with one.
What, me?
Yes.
No, the other
Just because you're wrong
the
about
only other thing that I could think of.
I mean, there's so
was, and it literally did make me just scream because it was fabulous. What is that? It's like that new series of horror movies on Netflix right now. There's 3 of them.
Fear Street?
Oh, it was Fear Street.
Fear Street.
Fear Street.
Which I haven't watched yet. I promise.
Was.
All right,
Because
wait.
they're in the goddamn mall, in like the pizza shop or something, and they put that chick's head through the bread slicer.
Oh yeah, you told me about that. Yes,
That's
you were
Oh
very
my
killer.
god, that just made me scream because it was so stupid and so over the top, and I loved it. I loved
It definitely made me like, okay, fine, I'll watch them.
I was just like, oh my god, are they really gonna do this? Oh my god, that's so nasty, and it was so fucking nasty.
Oh my
And
god.
it was awesome.
Oh, that's so exciting. Oh my god, how fabulous. Oh my, I cannot believe we actually got through all of them. I really thought we were going to go off on so many tangents that we were going to run out of time. And we've got enough time for everyone to go ahead and promote their show one more time. So let's go. Let's do Mr. Drew first. We'll go with Mr. Drew. Go ahead and plug your show, plug your social medias, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, sure. So you guys can find the Real Feels podcast really on any other podcatcher. You can just go up and search the Real Feels podcast up on Google. We're on Facebook and Instagram. On Twitter, we're at Real Feels Pod. That's REEL. And every other Wednesday, we'll bring you a new movie with a new genre. Happy to fill your ear holes.
Fantastic. Excellent. Mr. Mikey, you are next.
Okie dokie. Yeah, we can be found on all the podcatchers too. We are the Fellowship of the Geeks podcast. Social medias, we're on Twitter. We're fairly active on Twitter at Fellowship Geeks. We have a Discord that basically is open to the public. So anybody who wants to come in and talk weird stuff with us is welcome to. And you can hit all of our links and all of our places on our website, thefellowshipofthegeeks.net.
All right. I'm going to go with Tony next. Tony is next on my list. There you go.
Hey, I'm the host of XRayed. We're on all of the podcatchers because at this point it's pretty easy to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike when I first started, iTunes was a bitch. I don't know if you guys remember how hard
Oh
that
my
was.
God.
But
still a bitch.
You had to promise them things. Yeah.
It's still owned by
right?
Apple,
You sell
so
your
guess what?
soul. It's a whole ordeal. But we're on all of them now. So. You can also find us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook at XRayed. We drop new episodes every Tuesday and bonus episodes once a month as well. So come and check us out.
All right. And the ladies are bringing the rear. Hello.
Really quick before we plug our show, we want to plug our recent episodes with Flix XRayed for all the horror, as well as a crossover that we're coming out with Real Feels this next week. So just to throw out our all the horror content, we love all the folks on here. And now to Tricia, who's gonna, I don't know what she's gonna do.
She has a
she's busted out the ukulele.
She's got the uke out.
I always bust it out, but that's not just about the ukulele either. So anyways, you can find us everywhere. You can find your podcast at the number 2 Girls on a Bench. You can also find us now on Good Pods, which is a new app that we were inspired to start using because of you guys being on there for the indie top whatever.
Yeah, we love that app.
Love it. So, and then our new website is Bench Podcasts, PODCASTS. It was very difficult for me right now.
Oh.
Podcasts.com. So
now that you have more than one.
The Bench Loves Lucy starts on November 3rd. So we hope you will join us because obviously we love Lucy.
It's so exciting.
And I wish I had all the candy in front of me that she had to eat. And
Only we had a conveyor belt of candy, but we
Come
don't.
on, conveyor belt of candy. That's like a new band I'm going to go see it, like the Troubadour. So, anyways.
Oh my God.
That's good. That's good.
So, anyways, yeah, check us out, and that's it. That's our thing.
Very exciting. And I guess we can quickly do a little quickie for us. Penny, do you want to I will say that we was it last week that we were on Fellowship of the Geeks with a bunch of other folks talking about some excellent old Halloween specials.
It was. That
Yeah.
was we dropped
Oh,
that on the
yes, we
fifth.
were. Yes, we were.
That was so that one's still out there. People can go find. We talked about the Halloween that almost wasn't, and we talked about Mad Monster Party, which was quite excellent.
It was fun.
Very fun. And people who are listening to this on our people who are just listening to this and not getting the video feed, you probably should swing over to our YouTube channel because you're missing out on some excellent visuals.
And we're all so beautiful. And
We are quite glamorous. We're all
of us.
glamorous.
We're beautiful people.
Pitney, do the
Yeah.
arm folding thing again.
Yes.
It makes you look a lot more.
Huh?
Do the arm folding thing.
Oh,
You
we're
did the
all
folding.
so beautiful.
It's like this.
Pitney's being the Egyptian lover tonight.
Love it.
Pitney
Love it.
Hotel.
Hey, Mikey.
Oh,
He's a
don't even get me
freakaholic.
started on that.
Hey, Mikey, we have that same shirt and we wear it all the time, but for some
Oh.
reason we're not wearing it today, but we wear it like every other day of the year.
Yeah.
Both
It
of
wouldn't
us
really
have it.
go with the I Love Lucy theme if
No,
you wore
no,
the
but we
shirt.
love that.
Aw.
We
So
tried.
it's-
Good
so it's cool.
clothes. Good clothes. Good merch.
Oh yeah, and we are Pitney and Amelia's Bitchin' Boutique. We are also on all the podcatchers. Good Pods is a very, very cool app. Everyone should go check it out. And we are every other Friday, and we just talk about ourselves, really.
Yes, and
And-
we're fabulous, and we may be awful, but we're
But we're
right.
right.
You're right.
But we're right. Exactly. And I guess we're good to go. This has been a blast, you guys. I'm
Thank you.
so glad.
I do
I'm
have
Thanks for
so
having
glad
me.
you all
Have
joined
a
us.
wheel.
for
One
inviting
more
us.
wheel
Guys,
to
this is so
spin.
much fun. Thank
Thank
you
you
for
so
coming
much.
on.
And
Thank
we
you
will
for having
we will
us.
bust out the wheel we will come up with reasons to use this wheel again in the future.
All
Because
the
damn it,
time.
this
You
is
have
an
to use it a certain
investment.
number.
That
You have to
wheel
use
is
it a certain number of
incredible.
times to write it off, right?
Right.
Is that how it works?
This is an investment in our entertainment budget. So there we go. All right, guys. Thanks so
Bye,
much.
y'all. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you for
And by
having
the way,
us.
listen to all the horror. Follow the all the horror
Yay,
hashtag.
yes.
Listen to all the shows; they're fantastic.
At all the horror 18.
At Hall the
on Twitter.
Horror. Oh yes, and follow their accounts. They're all over the social medias. Yes,
All the
All right.
socials.
all the social meds.
Aw.
Yes. All right. Thanks, guys. Bye, everyone.
Thank you. Bye, everybody.
Sochmead sounds like a
Sochmead.